All right. Yo, it's your boy Project Pat. I'm back again today. I got a double header. I had multiple people here today. It was turned up. I don't know who spread the word this fast, but it's popping. You know, today is Friday night. It's popping. Jersey supporting Jersey's in the building. She got this nice outfit on. She came here to show up. Again, like I told her before, imagery is everything. Imagery is in the mind and the imagination, and she definitely showed that with her appearance. How you doing? How you doing, lady?
I'm doing all right tonight. Loving the vibes, loving the energy. I'm doing pretty good.
Absolutely. But before I start, I always try to give y'all something, get away or something. So tonight, I just want to say, support your neighbor. That's the message I want to convey tonight. Support your neighbor. You see somebody doing something, it won't hurt you to subscribe to the channel. It won't hurt you to like a picture. Those little things really help. They really help in the long run. Support your neighbor. Me and this young lady, I met her not too long ago. I've been supporting her, and I'm going to keep constantly support her because I mess with the movement, and I took a liking to this person. I took a liking to what she does. So when you take a liking to what she does, hatred can carry on like a disease. So don't let that disease take over you. With that being said, who are you, lady? Talk to me.
Well, my name is Mavier. I'm all about self-expression, being authentic, living an authentic life, standing out, never blending with the crowd, never. I'm from Jersey, obviously.
Jersey stand up.
So, and I'm from a lot of different parts in Jersey. So it's really hard to put a stamp on exactly what part I'm from. I grew up in Florence, I've grown up in Dodge, I've grown up in Trenton. So I've just had my share and being all over the place. And right now I'm just I'm really into my music and my brand, and my brand is Mavier, by the way. Mavier made. So 2020, I'm taking it all the way.
Talk to them. Don't talk to them.
Seriously.
Talk to them.
I'm taking it all the way.
I want you to show that. We got to feel that energy.
Real. I've been also supporting Jersey. Obviously, my boy Mac, he started Jersey to Support Jersey, and it's really a dream of his for everybody to come together. And I definitely support his dream. In return, I'm supporting Jersey. So just like you said, when it comes to support, everybody gotta stick together and support each other. And that's one of the main reasons people in Jersey don't really make it, because Jersey doesn't support each other. So that's a big thing of mine too. But beside that, I'm just trying to create my foundation for my music as far as my brand, and I'm working on my EP, and I'm working on my single, and I'm working on a mixtape at the same time, and I want everything to be back to back to back to back to back. So my whole 2020 is dedicated to music, networking, anything. I'm with it.
All right, so so with that being said, who does your music cater to? You know, because you said you talk about a collaborative effort amongst the people in Jersey, but how does your music convey that?
Well, for me, my music is more so dedicated to people who grew up like me. People who've grown up and lived with grandparents, or you might have been in the foster care system. Your home was just very unstable growing up, and especially as a female, it's really difficult to really rise and be successful when you go through stuff like that. And then on top of that, I'm a single mom too, so it's really hard to be successful, and then on top of that, you don't have the support either. It's really difficult. So my aim with my music is really focused on people being themselves. Just be you at the end of the day. That's really what my focus is, and especially, definitely the youth. I really want to change my music up a little bit, where it's more focused on building the youth and making them successful. Not just talking about, bad stuff. I want to be able to talk about the good stuff. Oh yeah, going to college is okay. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do those things or you're not cool. Be you. Express yourself. And whatever way you express yourself, take that shit and roll with it. Because at the end of the day, you're never going to be happy if you're doing something you don't love anyway. But if you love to do it, you're going to do it. You're going to do it joyfully, and you're going to be successful. Because at the end of the day, you're going to make money from it. You know.
Because even when the stove don't work, we boil hot water. All right, so my light just cut off, y'all. I'm ghetto as hell. No, but so let me ask you a question, right? You mentioned a very interesting word. You said success. Now, success can mean a multitude of things. Success don't always have to mean the amount of money you accrue from a particular thing. It can mean a blessing you got. It's like say you got a blessing at a rec center and you help multiple kids succeed. That's success. What is your definition of success? Do you consider money as a symbol for success?
Absolutely not. So, my definition of success is being great at your talent. When you've reached a point where can't nobody do that job like you can do it, you become successful in your own right. Because at the end of the day, like I was listening to somebody, I want to say it was Steve Harvey, but at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, if she could braid hair and I do music, why would she be doing music and I'm braiding hair? It just makes no sense. Like, it's being successful in your own right. Like, I can do music, I can do websites. I'm really like a little nerd. Like, I like to do that stuff and I enjoy it and I'm talented. But I'm not going to be over here building houses and doing architecture because I know that's not my forte. That's not my talent. So to me, being successful is in your own right, whatever it is that you do that you're good at. Once you make to the point where you're succeeding in that field of your talent, the field that your talent is in, that's success right there. Doesn't matter how much money you got or anything like that.
All right, so we touched on success. So now, we touched on positive. Now we got to dig a little. We got to go a little negative a little bit. We got to go a little deeper. Give us some hardships, because I know you're not just a pretty face and nice dreads and nice clothes. Give us the hardships. Give us some hardships that you faced that got you to the point that you are today. Because you're definitely the person I see now is not the person I hear in the music. So I really want you to really illustrate to the audience who is the transition between the other person that you told me that you wasn't, Maza, opposed to Mavier. What was the transition?
Let me be honest with you. Mozzarella is an alias, and that was an alias for me because once I got caught up into trouble, and the first thing the police did was show me my Facebook. At that point on, I knew I don't want you to be able to find me, and I don't even want nobody to know me at this point. You know what I mean? So it was kind of it was an alias for me. That's basically what that was, to be honest. And it's for my music, the things I've been talking about. I'm just trying to get it out so I can move past it. I've been through a lot growing up. I've been molested, I've been abused, I've been raped, I've been even growing older now. I went to prison and then I was in an abusive relationship when I came home after that. And I just went through so much that everything I went through and everything I felt, it was an emotion and it was a song because everything you feel, everything you go through, it's a song, no matter what it is. Somebody can relate to it. Somebody's been through it. Or somebody's seen it. Everything you go through is a song.
All right, so I want you to do something. Sorry, so I want you to do something for me. With that being said, I want you to give some words to the youth, right? I want you to look at that camera. I want you to do this, look at the camera. I want you to give some words to the youth that can inspire them to not take the path that you took. Based upon what you just told us, give us a brief little synopsis.
The first thing, listen to your parents. They know what's best. I used to grow up and I'd be like, man, what they said, I'm doing what I you know what I mean? I'm doing what I want to do. No, don't. I tell my daughters all the time, be a kid as long as you can, because when you grow to be an adult, you're going to hate it. It's not going to be what you expected right off the bat. When you're a kid, you don't have responsibilities. Be a kid as long as you can, and listen to your parents, like, or your whoever your caregivers are, because they only mean well for you. And we grow up hearing the saying, "Oh, do as I say, not as I do." Listen, do as they say and not as they do, because at the end of the day, my pops warned me about all this when he came home from prison. Like, I used to have to write my dad and talk to him on the phone and talk to him through glass. Like, that shit breaks you especially when you're that young. And then on top of that, my mom was locked up too, so it was like, damn, help me out. Like, and then them coming home and then telling me, like, yeah, don't do what I did, and then me turn around and go to prison. It's like, I knew this already. Like, seriously. Also, hanging around negative people. If people complain, get away from them. If people are always negative, get away from them. If they have negative vibes, negative energy, get that shit away from you. Like, seriously. Only surround yourself around people that are positive, people that have goals, and more so, like, goals that are similar to yours, because then you got somebody to learn from a little bit, or a little path to take, or something like that. Like, energy is real. Like, so surround yourself with positivity. Like, don't hold on to stuff for too long. Don't, you go through something, you have a feeling, you angry, feel it for a second, and instantly let that shit go and just move on, because it will consume you. And somebody else's negativity, it will consume you. Like, it really will. So,
with that being said, you've now tuned to Pat TV. I got my man Mad Scientist on the camera. He doing his thing.
Know that.
Thanks for coming.
thanks for having me.
Pat.
Hands cupped in the backseat of that paddy wagon. Can't stand up in the